Welcome back to another video, everyone. Today we're starting out in my pit of villagers. The reason we have this many villagers is because, let's see, there's 8 in each row, and there's 4 rows. We have 32 villagers. We need 24 of these guys to create an iron farm. We are doing a large design, and I'll leave the links below for the people who created them and made videos about them because they did a really good job doing it. Hey guys, sorry for the quick transition, but I wanted to clarify that the iron farm I built is not the best one you can do. Although it does work, I got it working great. There was a lot of hiccups and issues on the way, and I would definitely recommend going with one of the more streamlined ones. Additionally, what you're seeing right now is just a small sugarcane farm I built up to temporarily get fireworks made. Alright, and we're back. We have the final map. It's one of these two. There we go. Alright, so this right here is the very center of the map. This is where we're going to be placing our iron farm, and in the future we're going to build a giant castle around it, sort of a separate kingdom in relation to the current one we're building. The current one we're building is probably right up in this area, so it's about 500 blocks away. So we have everything for the iron farm. We're going to be taking the beds from the villager area. Now it's time to jump into a time lapse. Alright, so I know typically I do a lot of music time lapses, but I need to say some stuff about this real quick. First of all, a lot of the editing went wrong. A lot of the time lapses were very hard to do. I had a lot of footage get corrupted for the iron farm specifically, but we did get everything done, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Alright, so we're not quite done, guys, but I want to bring you back in just to show you how insane this is. So as you can see, we already have iron golems spawning all over the place. We have all 4 zombies in place, but we have 3 villagers, 3 villagers, 3, 3, 3. We have 3 pods left, 3 for each. We have enough villagers, we just have to get them over here this time, and then we'll be done. Alright, let's check out how much iron we've got. Okay, well, I had a bit on me, but this one seems to collect more. Basically, we got, let's say we already had like half a stack. We got 2.5 stacks already just by like getting these villagers into place. We will be right back when the other 3 pods are filled. And look, there's another one going. Alright, see you guys soon. Alright, and the iron farm is completed. We just have to take down all of this dirt and all of these rails, and we'll be all set. I am in desperate need of this iron so we can build up the rest of those walls in the next episode. So let's see how good we did. Alright, so the last clip I recorded was about 4 hours ago, and we didn't AFK the whole time. It was probably half the time we AFK'd, and the other half we were troubleshooting because I only got 2 of the quadrants working. But hopefully you guys... Okay, well this time yeah, here we go. So I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at a time. Hey guys, welcome back in. Sorry for the quick change of scenery, but I wanted to let you guys know that the rest of that footage got corrupted, so that's about all I got on the iron farm. It's nice and working now. I went AFK all night last night, probably the only time I'll do that, but it resulted in a full half inventory of iron blocks. Anyways, I had about this in here, so I got about like 3 and a bit stacks of anvils and 4 and a bit stacks of iron trapdoors. I'm gonna need a lot more than that, but I also still have half a stack of blocks. I don't know, I've been going through a lot of my storage recently and tidying up, and I ended up with a full shulker box of poppies. So for now it doesn't fill up fast enough to where I need an item filter, but I'm just going to be throwing them out because I have no need for more than a shulker box of them, even for red dye. But what I have planned next is, for next episode, we are going to work on either the walls and the staircases, or the staircases and the building layout. Probably the building layout in this area for sure, and the stairs are looking pretty certain, but we'll see what I have time to do, and I'll probably I'm gonna do it by different layers. So red is gonna be the whole outer layer, all the kind of more, not poor houses, but just the normal townsfolk. And then you're gonna move up into higher, fancier, more nobility houses where all the houses look pretty fancy but similar, as where these are all made very unique because they're just using whatever materials they can get. And I've gotten very lucky in this world. I've had 3 skeleton horse spawnings in this world. I have 1.5 of them in the pen. Here's one of them that spawned in, and here's the other half of that third group. So I have a total of 3 groups of skeleton horses. I don't know what to do with all of them. I'm just going to keep putting them in the stables in this world. But this one got so full that they started climbing out. That's where those 2 came from. So we are going to make sure they all have saddles, because they gotta be rideable, but they also look really cool. I don't want them getting hurt on the berry bushes though. So for now they're just gonna stay locked up. And if you guys are wondering where we've been getting all our wool, I literally just have this manual sheep farm I've been coming down here. So in the future, where the iron farm is, we're gonna have possibly a moss farm, we're gonna have creeper farm, a real good sugarcane one, not like the one I built earlier. We're going to have wool. We're going to have everything in that castle area, possibly. The color palette here, as it expands, when we reach the bigger walls, after the stone, we're going to have andesite. Here we go. So it's going to go tough, brain coral, dead brain coral, I guess, stone brick, stone, andesite. And I'm going to need a lot more than 1 shulker box of each, but between episodes, I'm going to be gathering more brain coral and tough, because those are very tough to get. And for the stone and stone brick, let's take a quick look at my mine. That you guys see this beacon beam and my haste 2 that I have every once in a while. It's all the way down here. I've dug all of this out by hand. It's gonna go all the way down to bedrock, because I'll need more deep slate eventually too, but right now I'm good on that. I'll also expand out to the sides when I just need more stone, but this is kind of just the plan for what we've been doing. I might turn it into a cool quarry entrance in the future. I don't know. When I plan the town, I'm going to leave this general area open between this house and this hill, probably. We've got some unique shaped houses over here. I've never done anything like this. We are going to hopefully go through and do it. Just freehand it all. I love doing these diagonal houses. As you can tell, I did this little bar over here. I haven't done the interior, but this one is one of my favorite ones in the town. And as you guys notice between episodes and stuff, I do things like I change textures just because, like this oak, I just liked it better. It's kind of like an abandoned fisherman's hut. I changed the backyard to wood. I put in a few custom trees too. It kind of just brightens up the pathway when you walk along. It kind of makes it feel more enclosed. But out here, it makes it look great as well. On the shoreline, we have those 3 up there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. In the time lapse I have all these planned out, but I also have these. I'm possibly going to be adding some more trees so it looks more connected, like they just left this kind of area untamed because no one wanted to go in that area, so it's just overgrown a bit. And it's just overcast by the shadow of the building. I'm probably going to destroy this tower because it blocks so much of the view, but I'll definitely leave the house because I really like that. But the tower, I don't know if I want to replace it or just destroy it because it's too big. It makes this feel super small, and I think it's just going to be better to have a one-off house right here. I just don't like it, how big it is. It doesn't fit with the rest of the scale. I turned this into a clock tower because I really thought it worked better as a clock tower now that we have this one in with the same shape and roof style, and I really wanted to move the color palette to this one and use it as kind of the royal guard tower texture in the castle tower. So these are going to be more stony and the other ones are going to look more fancy and whitewashed. I just wanted to fill you guys in on all that. I know it's been a lot of talking today, but I wanted to try out something new, see if people enjoy more talking or more time-lapse. I can do both. I really like the time-lapses because it's fun to find the music and it's fun to show a lot of progress in a short amount of time. It feels more impressive. But I also like doing this because it feels like I get to let you guys know what I'm kind of thinking for different builds. And, like, for example, I moved these 2 forward a bit because I don't want them perfectly in line with that one, but also I want them somewhat in line. And I stretched this staircase out because I want it to be more linear. So like carts, it's more realistic for like a cart or a horse to be able to climb up it versus a steep staircase that's going to be hard to pull a wagon up. Next episode, we are going to focus on those stairs and the layouts, and hopefully they turn out well. Layouts are not my strong suit, but it'll be fun to try something. So with that, I will see you guys in the next episode.